Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into this evening's episode, can you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. It feels like ages since I last done a video. I was on I was on a podcast with Jay a couple of days ago on the phone, but I ain't done a video for about 5 days, so I'm a little bit rusty, lads. So just bear with me. We're going to go through an article, then we're going to look at some transfer targets, what look like they're coming in. If not today, then it will be this week, and we're going to look at the stats and all that. I hope that share it. Yeah, it is. Okay, get in the comments. I will come to your comments. I will come to your comments. Let me get this back. Okay, so Birmingham Live is saying Chris Davies set for major boosters. Birmingham City closing on a double transfer swoop. Blues are looking to wrap up another couple of transfers at the beginning of pre-season. Remember as well, I did do an article. I think it may have been about a week ago on Bailey Farrell Peacock, and he has signed. He signed last night, so that's another keeper in. And I was saying about we need someone to challenge Ryan also. It's all well and good having the young lad Mayo in, but he's too young, 19, to be starting games. He needs to develop, in my eyes. So let's get into this article then. So, but. This is coming from Sparta Rotterdam. It's a defender, central defender Mike. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I'm just going to call him Big Mike. So Big Mike from Sparta Rotterdam. Birmingham City are closing in on two major transfer coups in the form of Dutch defender Big Mike and prolific striker Alfie May. Alfie May, I'm so excited about. This is just one. This geezer just knows where the back of the net is, honestly, lads. So Birmingham Live understands Big Mike and May are set to join Blues from Sparta Rotterdam and Charlton respectively. The duo will follow deals for goalkeepers Ryan Alsop and Bailey Peacock Farrell in what is shaping up to be an impressive start to the transfer window. So the way the word in this, it's almost as if we're just waiting for him to be announced. Do you know what I mean? That's a 23-year-old central defender and a 30-year-old Alfie May who just bangs in goals for fun in League One. Let me know what you think of these two. Your first initial thoughts, and I will come to your comments. Let me enlarge that 1 second. Okay, Big Mike featured 20 times in the Eerdhuijzen. So that's the Dutch top league, I think, for Rotterdam last season, starting their final 16 games in succession and helped them to an 8th place finish. The 23-year-old is 6'4" tall, left-footed centre-back who has been capped by the Netherlands at under 20s level. So I like the age 23 because he can develop. You know, if we do get a few central defenders in, then and he doesn't start, then I imagine it. I'm hearing it's a 4-year contract as well, so I'm excited about that one. And they're going to say May needs no introduction to regular watchers of the EFL. No striker has been more prolific in League One than May in the past 3 seasons. Now everyone was going on about. I remember the last stream I done. Everyone's going on about we need a prolific goal scorer, and this is your man. You know what I mean? I think he was a leading goal scorer for the last 3 seasons. The 30-year-old striker looked set to join Huddersfield for much of this window, but Blues hijacked their deal over the weekend and now finalising personal terms. Blues are directly impacting 2 of their rivals for promotion by signing May. So not only have we took him from the jaws of Huddersfield, who looked like they were going to sign him. We've signed him and also put Huddersfield out of place. Do you know what I mean? Because that would have been massive if Huddersfield would have signed May. That would have been a massive blow for us. So hats off to the recruitment department and Chris Davies, everyone involved in this. If everything goes to plan, Big Mike and May will take Blues' new signing tally to 4 and give Chris Davies a strong option at either end of the field. Yeah, so that's that article. Get in the comments on that one, and what we'll do, we'll have a look at his his stats. We'll quickly go to some comments and then we'll look at his stats. Yeah, Juki as well. Rob has signed. Is it a 1-year contract? I know he's definitely signed up for another year. I'm pleased about that as well. Charlie's saying apparently May gets announced Wednesday. That's his birthday as well, so maybe it makes sense. Yeah. That I mean, as long as he's in by Wednesday anyway. Do you know what I mean, Charlie? So would you be 31 then? Right, Robbie. I Nick May's the man and the one I'm excited about, 100%, mate. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at his stats. Let me just share this screen with you. Right, Alfie May. Okay, so we'll have a look at his goal scoring records first. So last season he was at Charlton. So Charlton brought him off Cheltenham. So last season he played 40 games. So he doesn't get injuries, which is really good. Getting 23 goals, 1 assist, and getting an average rating of 6.88. The season before that, he was at Cheltenham playing 37 games, scoring 20 goals, getting 3 assists, which is unbelievable. This is consecutive seasons, getting a rating of 6.84. The season before that, he played 40 games yet again. This guy just doesn't seem to get injured. I believe he made his way up through the non-league as well. So the 21-22 season, he played 40 times, getting another 23 goals and 4 assists, getting an average rating of 6.93. And the season before that, he was in the second EFL 2, and he played 36 games, getting 9 goals. So the last three seasons, he's just been absolutely prolific. Do you know what I mean? So let's have a look at the summary, what they say about him, and get rid of that advert. So his main position is a number 9, but he can play out wide on the right. He can also drop in as a 10. He played 4 games as a 10 last season. But look here, picking up an average rating of 6.92, which is really good. He played 30 times in that number 9 role, getting 15 goals and an assist. From the right, he played 6 times. He got 4 goals. In fact, I think this forward right is just that he played in a double. So he played in a 4-4-2. I think that's what that means. But yeah, he played 6 times there. He got 4 goals. And he's played as a number 10. And he played there 4 times last season. He got 3 goals as a number 10, which is amazing. His characteristics are he can hold on to the ball and he's finishing, obviously. His style of play, he likes to cut inside. So it may be very well that I might be wrong about this as a 2. He might be from the right, do you know what I mean? And he's cutting inside. That's why his style of play, he likes to cut inside. So imagine from the right, he'll cut inside and then shoot. And likes to shoot from distance. So he's not afraid to have a shot. He also likes to play the ball off the ground often. Now, his weaknesses are his aerial duels, his offside awareness, and his crossing. So, I think he's a small guy, to be fair. I'm sure he's a small guy. His offside awareness, so he could be a little bit like Hogan, couldn't he? And his crossing. So that's Alfie May, man. I'm really chuffed with that. I mean, I don't know how everyone else is feeling about Alfie May, but I'm buzzing. I am. He's a proper League One striker. Do you know what I mean, lads? We'll look at Big Mike in a bit. We'll just go to some more comments. Charlie saying, yeah, he's 31 on Wednesday. Yeah, that makes sense, Charlie. Yeah, I mean, look, mate, he's banging him in here, so I'm not really worried about his age. I would imagine it'd be a 2.5 year contract, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let's get him in, man. And let's get this is what we need, lads, man. A natural goal scorer. Yes, Tony, you're all right. Tony from Wales. I like that picture, mate. That's class, man. Anyone that don't know Tony, he's from Wales, proper Brummie geezer. And he does paintings, so he alternates his profile picture. You're right, anyway, Tony. So he's Tony saying, hi, Nick, good evening. Looking great for Blues. Chuffed with the new guys and more to come. Hope you are well. Keep your head up. I've been really busy, feeling good. Yeah, thanks, Tony. I'm glad you're feeling good, mate. And yeah, man. Like more guys to come. We knew it was going to be a busy one. I'm just pleased that the the quality of the signing so far. Enkelman Blue Nose, right, Mucker? He's saying, "Hi Nick, keep right on. Yeah, good to speak to you, mate. Oh, you Chris, you're right. Brilliant business done. Alfie May is superb business, and when Big Mike, a giant central defender coming in this season, will be fun. Glad I still have my same seat. Yeah, Tony's. Yeah, he's going to about his picture. Thanks, guys. Keep the comments coming. We're going to have a look at Big Mike now, see what he's been up to. So he's only a young kid, 6'4". He's Dutch central defender. He's left-footed. There's not a great deal of stats on him, to be fair. Let's have a look at his history. So he's been at Sparta Rotterdam for, unless someone else is this the only season? It can't be his own season unless he's come up through the youth ranks. I don't know. I'd have to do another double check on this guy, to be fair. But let's have a look what they're saying about him anyway. So these are saying, yeah, Central December. So he played 15 games. So what the Birmingham Live reported on is true. Playing 15 games last season, the back end of last season as well. So he will be fit. Getting 1 goal, no assists. A very good rating of 6.97, and they've got plenty of characteristics. So they must have done some research on this guy. This website what I always use. So his characteristics and his strengths are: he's very strong at blocking the ball. His aerial duels is very strong. He's 6'4". Anything's coming in that box, especially, and you need like a 6'4", a guy that can head the ball out, especially in League One. So this is really good recruitment so far for me. His concentration as well. So he's not panicky on the ball. When he gets a ball, he's calm. He's calm and assured, and his ball interception as well. So he can always, them blocking lanes and all that. So really good to see that, because some of these characteristics haven't even. This is a really good sign of a good player, basically. So his style of play, he likes to play long balls and clears the ball out of the defence often. And he likes to play long balls. Who knows? That doesn't mean to say he just hoofs it. He could be picking players out. Do you know what I mean? He could be a great passer. But bear in mind, he's only young, 23 years old. If we get an older head next to him who's good on the ball as well. And I mean, anything that comes in the box, Big Mike could be answering. So let me know what you think of this guy, and clears the ball out of the defence often. That's just common sense, mate. If you're in trouble, don't try and play your way out of it. Kick it out of play, basically. So right, we'll get some comments, and then we'll look at some bits of bookmarks. There's a lot of like links and that to other players. I just didn't want to go too in depth on a load of them, because the video would just be too long. Where did we get to? So Richard saying, are these 100% done deals? Well, if you've just joined, Richard, so I've just read an article out of the Birmingham Live, and they seem to think these two definitely are going to get done this week. So yeah, I would imagine these are going to get done in the next couple of days, mate. Yeah. Tony's saying, cheers, Robbie. Me and my dog's out in the mountains. So Tony's going about his picture there. Mike, okay, is this how you pronounce it, Chris? Mike Arabi. I don't know, man. I'm terrible at foreign names, mate. We'll just call him Big Mike for now until we hear a few people pronounce his name. Yeah, you're welcome, Tone. So let's have a look at some things I've bookmarked then, lads. I mean, there's loads of stuff going on. I just ain't done a video for ages. I'll just share this with you. Right, where's my bookmarks, man? Okay. I think I'm on them, actually. I'm on the bookmarks. Yeah, I'm on them. So let me enlarge this. So Pritchard's off. I did do a video. In my last video, I said Pritchard's going. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to Turkey. And I said last week, I said it won't be a big loss for me. We didn't see a great deal of him again, he's another player. For me, he's injury prone, and he only came because of Tony Mowbray, didn't he? So I'm glad he's off. To be fair, we've already done a video on Mark Leonard. We done one a couple of weeks ago, didn't we, lads? This will be an interesting coup for us. A central midfielder, meant to be really good, from Mark Leonard from Brighton, basically, and Peter O'Rourke saying Plymouth Argyle, Huddersfield have made inquiries about signing Mark Leonard, while Birmingham are also planning a move for the in-demand midfielder. This is doing the rounds as well. Do you remember this guy? I remember him, I do. Connor Goldson, sorry. So this has been reported in a few places. It's not just from the Scottish Sun. So Chris Davis is on a move for 31-year-old Rangers defender Connor Goldson. Goldson has 2 years left on his contract at Ibrox, but first team football is no longer guaranteed. So he'll be looking for a move anyway. And like I say, if we do a video on him, I'll do a breakdown on him as well. And this is just about Big Mike as well. How about this one, Rudder? When was this? This was this morning, this was. I can't get my breath at that, I can't. I mean, they must have offered him a load of dough in terms of wages. He can't be going there as a number one, can he? Do you know what I mean? So fair play to John. I've got nothing against Roddy May. Do you know what I mean? It's just shocking, isn't it, that Newcastle have gone in for him. Bloody hell. But I'd imagine he'd be number 2, number 3, get a nice little payoff. And, hats off to him, man. Again, this is just reporting on Big Mike. I mean, Blues Focus is saying it's a done deal. It was Darren Whitcoop who reported on that. So they're going, it's a done deal. And this Ryan Longman from Millwall, I have heard of him, don't claim to know a great deal about him, but if it does get closer to, if we get in advanced talks with him, I will do a video and we'll have a look at him. Listen, that's about it, lads. I'm going to read the last bits of comments out and then we'll finish it up. Chris, yeah, Big Mike and Lee Buchanan will have each other's backs. Yeah, do you know what, Chris? I really hope Buchanan stays, man. I think he will. I think Buchanan will stay. I will. I do. And Laird, I think Laird will stay as well. I think a few of them will stay. I still think we'll still see like a couple of them going. Engelman saying Alfie May would be a great signing, in my opinion, close to 1 out of 2 goal contributions across centre forward, left wing, right wings, second striker and attacking midfield. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. He's a perfect signing, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, he's a perfect signing, man. He's a goal scorer. He's exactly what we need at this point in this season. He's exactly what we need. Trust me. Robbie saying, just unfortunate that Chris Davis has said that he only needs 2 weeks to assess the squad's thoughts on that. I think he will only need 2 weeks, mate. I think a good coach and his staff behind him will when you're in and around the squad for a whole 2 weeks, you'll get to know what kind of character, because he keeps mentioning that, don't he, Robbie, about the characters and he will get to know their strengths and weaknesses, and if he wants to keep them around, to be honest. So, maybe in 3 or 4 weeks' time, we'll see a couple of 2 or 3 of them offloaded. We might see Sanderson go, the likes of Sanderson, because he's not a ball-playing defender, is he, lads? Do you know what I mean? We need someone that's calm on the ball and can pick a pass out, because I would have thought he's going to try and play from the back. Do you know what I mean? Play out from the back. And the thing is, like, I don't think he does. Like, what I'm saying is, he apparently he plays a hybrid style of play, Chris Davies. So if something's not working, he's got a plan B, he's got a plan C, and he will switch it up in game. So, a bit like when we had Rooney and it was just madness, like watching us play it from the back. I don't think it will be like that next season, although we will be seeing a lot of playing out from the back, if that makes sense. Yes, Big Mike is a man. You're right, Paul. He's a man for Blues, new defender. Yeah, man. John Warren, Pritchard, Dunman. Yeah. I'm not going to lose no sleep over him, John. Do you know what I mean? And I think like it was the other guy Mowbray brought in, Andre Dazal. He was another flop, weren't he? When you think about it, he didn't do much, did he, Andre Dazal? I mean, he didn't come with a glowing reputation. He knew I had that Dazal, but Tony saying the Wrexham guys here are gutted. We're nicking their targets. I love it. Yeah, it's mad in it time because a lot of players were in for Wrexham are in for as well. Was I in for May then? Was I? I didn't hear it. Wrexham was in for him. I know there was a few clubs in for Alfie May. Yeah, man, give him the number 9 shirt, Chris. Give Alfie May that number 9 shirt. He wears a number 9 for. I know he's wearing the number 9 for Charlton. Not Charlton, Cheltenham. Sorry, I'm not sure about Charlton last season. But yeah, give him the number 9, mate. He's a proper number 9. Robbie's saying, in my opinion, more will be going out and better players coming in. Yeah. And you know, I mean, who would you like to keep hold of, man? Like, I suppose I'd like to keep me Oshie. I'm not. I think Pate's Sunko. I've said this before. Will go, and I think Dembele, man. I don't know about Dembele. I don't know whether he thinks he's better than. Do you know what I mean? He might think he's better than League One. He's like a championship player. With Dembele, but if he did stay, if Chris Davies had a chat with him and he was willing to stay, and he was proper up for the fight, Dembele, he'd be class in this league, lads. I'm telling you, he would rip it up. So would I like Dembele to stay? Yeah. If he wants to stay, though, if he wants to go, then he can go. And I think that goes for anyone as well. So he's got Tony saying, yeah, they're realising now we're a massive club. Yeah. He's going on about Wrexham, Tony's. Paul Murphy saying, no point in buying players till he knows what players he's got to work. Rumours about Ryan Longman, he looks a good show, Nick. Ryan Longman, yeah. I'll have to look at him. I do remember the name. I remember him playing for Millwall. I think it was last season, but the name rings a bell. But I don't know a great deal about him, Paul, to be fair. I'd have to proper look at him, but because it weren't a credible source what was saying about it, I thought I'm not going to really mention him. I was literally just going through my bookmarks, mate, and just if something comes more reliable, then we'll go a bit deeper into it. Yeah, we need more captains and leaders, mate. 100%, we need leaders. Do you know what I mean? And I think we will see. We'll see a lot more experienced players. What are not scared to shout at other players. Do you know what I mean? Because we having Sanders as captain, it was just shocking, mate. I mean, as it stands now, I'll probably give it Bielik. Mate. Charlie saying, I'd like to keep players like Bielik. I think Bielik's staying in it, Charlie. Bielik and Buchanan, because I think they'll be brilliant in League One. Pate will be hard to keep, I think. Dembele, if he stays, will tear defences apart. Yeah, 100%. I think Bielik and Buchanan stay. Do you know what I mean? I really do. Because of them little clips of the videos and all that. He was... The first day Chris Davies come in, Bielik was there. And we'd done something a few weeks ago, didn't we? We'd done a video a few weeks ago. And I can't remember. There was some sources reporting that he's staying anyway. Listen, lads, there's over 50 people watching. Can you do me a massive favour? Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and leave a comment in the comment section. If you ain't subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe bell. There'll be more videos like this as we get into the season and stuff. You're right, Lee. How are you, mate? How's it going? Yeah, I'm not too bad, Lee. I'm not too bad, mate. Engelman saying, Dembele has a great record of playing League One. Yeah, do you remember when he played for Peterborough? He was class, mate. The only thing I think about Dembele is that I think he'll think that he's a championship player and he won't want to stop around. And to be fair, mate, he's received pelters, man. And I don't really understand why he's received pelters. I get he weren't tracking back, but what was he like under flipping hell, I've completely forgot his name. Our first manager of the season is at Blackburn now. He's completely gone out of my head. He was class under him. Do you know what I mean? Cutting him from that left. So I would like to see him stay. I completely forgot the name of our first manager this season. He's just completely gone out of my head. So England say, yeah, weren't it? I mean, weren't it great? It was great, weren't it? You know, that's what football's all about for me. You know, everyone was moaning last night, and I was out watching it. I was, and I was like, oh my god! And then Bellingham just comes out with that overhead kick, and then, you know, Kane's first minute of extra time. Yeah, it's class, man. I loved it. George is saying if we keep Pate, we'd have by far the best midfield the league's ever seen. Yeah, I'd like to keep Pate, mate, to be fair. I don't know whether he'd stay, though. Yeah, Pate could be class in this league. You know, really technical, pick a pass. Stand for the truth, saying looking forward to seeing Alfie May. He doesn't have many assists because once he has the ball, he's going for goal. Yeah. Do you know, I'm going to look at some YouTube clips of him. I am. Do you know, I don't... Like, I ain't done that for ages on a player, but like, I want to see some of his goals, man. He's on proper number 9. Eustace, that's it, mate. I don't know why that just went out of my head. I really like John Eustace as well. Yeah, Johnny Eustace, Lee. Stand for the truth. If you watch Charlton TV, A Day in the Life of Alfie May, he don't have some big arse breakfast. What's that on? Stand for the truth. Is that on YouTube? If you watch Charlton TV, is that on YouTube? Is it? I'm gonna watch it actually after I finish this. Listen, lads, we've been going for 26 minutes. Thanks everyone that's joined, everyone that's left comments, and everyone that's liked the video. Again, like if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe bell. There'll be loads more videos and content coming as we get further into the season. But listen, all have a great night, and keep right on.